everybody, and welcome to the midweek of number seven uh, update. I am Coach Bowman. Give you a quick rundown of what's been going on and what is to come. Last week let me get the cursor out of my face. Um, Last week we finished up our notes for the first quarter, and we had a vocab quiz this week, and it's out of 12 vocab words. So please make sure you look over all your interactive reading and vocab assignments. Make sure you look over those before you take it. Some people have done really well. Some people, I can tell, didn't really study before. So if you have not taken that vocab quiz, please make sure you do. That will be due on by Sunday. So please make sure you take it and submit it by this Sunday, October 4th. Also, what you all, if you haven't done so yet, you need to take the Topic 1 and Topic 2 tests. These can be found on the Google Classroom. There is not a link on the agenda to get to those. So again, please make sure you go through Google Classroom and click on it and take those tests. Now, speaking of those tests, there are 35 questions. The last 10 questions are short answer questions. I'm going to take care of those. I want you to focus on the 25 multiple choice questions for each of those. So again, topic 1 and topic 2 tests, your main goal is to focus and do the best you can on numbers 1 through 25 for each of those, the multiple choice sections. I will handle the short answer, so please don't freak out when you see 10 short answer questions. I will, again, take care of those for you. It's me looking out for you all. So please make sure you take care of those two tests, though. Those two tests will be averaged into one test grade in my grade book. So do the best you can on both of those. Now, that is for this week. There's not a whole lot other than the two tests and the quiz for this week. My intention of that is to give those that are behind the opportunity to catch up on some of the work they owe me. One of the things I've developed over my 17 years of teaching is something what I call an open gradebook policy. What that means is that within the quarter, so we were in the first quarter, so those assignments that we have had assigned for this quarter only, you are allowed to turn those in at any point in time. That some people that have a 0, I've got some people that have 100, and a lot of people in between. So please make sure you help yourself by getting the assignments in. I don't care if it's from week 1, and here we are getting ready to start week 8. Turn it in. That's the simplest thing you can do to help yourself out, is just sit down and do the work. Which brings me to my next point. Some of you might not know how to submit things still. Yes, as I said, we're almost in week 8, but there are still students out there that aren't sure about the technology, and I don't blame them. Some of this stuff's new to me. I'm still learning how to do certain things myself. So, again, one of the reasons why I have the open gradebook policy is to allow that factor in, to understand that, hey, look, it's not the end of the world. It's going to be okay, and just get these assignments in. So if you are one of those students and you have concerns, not sure, questions regarding how to turn assignments in, please, I'm begging you, reach out and email me. Parents, you too. I understand. As a parent myself, I have 2 sons, and there's some things that they're doing, I have no clue how they're doing it. And that's okay, because this is a crazy time we're living in, and we all got to work together. So please reach out, email me. That's the easiest way. And my email, once more, bowmanben at ameliaschools.com. BOWMANBEN at ameliaschools.com. So please reach out and ask questions. I am going through grades right now. As we're saying, we only got a couple more weeks left of the quarter. Please make sure please make sure you do the best you can to finish strong. As we learned last year the hard way, we're not guaranteed 4 quarters. Last year we only had 3. I'm trying to get to my students to understand that you got to do well this first quarter. It's imperative that you do that because we aren't guaranteed the 4. We learned that last year. So please make sure do the best you can this quarter and get those assignments in and bring those grades up to where they're supposed to be, where I expect them to be, and I'm sure where you and your folks expect them to be as well. So, what's going to be happening for the next 2 weeks? I posted today. Here we are, the last day of September, September 30th. I posted today our first quarter project. It's a little mini project. And regular projects, I give a little bit more time, but this is a small, easy project. It will be due on October 16th. It's roughly a little over 2 weeks from today. And it's what I call extra, extra, read all about it. And as you can get from the title, it's a newspaper project. What I'm asking students to do is to create a front page of a newspaper, a pretend newspaper. I have uploaded the link with all the information on it. I've got a template for it. I'm going to task myself over the weekend to create an example, and I will be posting that onto Google Classroom as well. So please make sure it's extremely important. This is a test grade, and that will, in my opinion, help out with grades as well. If you're a student or if any of you guys were like me in school, I wasn't really the best test taker, and so I struggled with tests. I guess we didn't have the diagnosis of test anxiety back then, but I can probably there's similar characteristics that I would say that's what I would have been diagnosed with. So luckily, my teachers gave us projects to balance that out, and in turn, I'm doing the same to try and tap into the creative side of our students' minds. So take a look at the assignment. There is a link to it on the week 8 and week 9 agenda. It's going to be something that we're going to be covering and working on for the next 2 weeks. So please make sure you get that started and have that ready. Now, the one thing with the project that I'm asking you all to do, please make sure that you turn it in before October 16th. October 16th is the very last day of the first quarter. And so in order for me to grade the hopefully 154 projects, I've got to have some time to do that. So if you feel that itch to go ahead and get started on it and knock it out, feel free. If you read on the project handout that is, again, on the agenda, the week 8, week 9 agenda as a link, you will see that there is a bonus if you do turn it in before October 16th. So please make sure you do that. Hope all is well. Hope everybody is enjoying this fall weather. And again, if there's any questions, if there's anything that I can do on my end, please reach out. Let me know. Email me. That's the easiest way to contact me is through email. Again, bowmanben@ameliaschools.com. Thanks for tuning in, and hope you have a great rest of the week and enjoy your weekend. Thank you.